Bye. Good morning, guys. It's going to be one of the last videos you'll see with yellow rice fields. So I'm going to be doing quite a lot of filming over the next few days because they're going to be harvesting soon. Now, it's going to be a bit of a squeaky ride, this one, because it's a bumpy path. But I thought I'd go through the rice fields. I'll have to find out where that squeak is. So hopefully you can see the rice fields, guys, because they're looking amazing. I got the drone out earlier this morning, went out about just before 7, got back about 9, got some great shots. You may see them on this video, so stay tuned. I thought that was somebody in the field. It's kind of a makeshift scarecrow. So this is the route I take Ginger for a walk. And you may have seen that video already, but it's a lovely walk through the rice fields, open plain, everything you can see around, brilliant. So it's around about just before midday, about 11:45, so the sun should be at its highest point. I did try and film the blood moon last night. Waste of time. Couldn't see anything. Couldn't even see the moon till about 7, 8 o'clock, and then it was just a normal moon, no blood moon. So I've been walking the fields that long. I know that this tree up here, just before it, is 1 kilometre from our house. And just at the junction where we turn right, near the canal, was 500 metres. You get to pick up all these kind of things. So I'm going to try and take you through as much of the rice fields as possible, because they're all looking pretty yellow now. So watch as many of the videos as you can with the yellow rice field labels in the title, because soon be all gone, harvested. You'll be surprised one day when I take the bike out and there isn't a squeak. It might please Thomas. And we're up near the church. That was a little different route for you. And sometimes you'll see the rice fields, they'll look green one way and yellow the other. There's obviously a different way that they're standing in some fields. Slight breeze now. It was getting windier earlier, so batteries ran out in the drone. Anyway. Another kingfisher. It's hard to spot with the GoPro. I can see it, but well guys, you seem to enjoy the last cycling video, so I'll continue doing these if you like. I'll still do bike rides when the fields aren't there. It'll give you an idea what it looks like in between seasons. I don't think it takes long before they start planting again, sort of dredging the fields and preparing. The delivery guy, Lazadar or Shopee. Quite efficient, those guys that deliver. And if you've ever used Lazadar, it's quite good. They do Lazadar Global, so if you do order something that's overseas, you don't have to worry about any import duties or any tax or anything like that. It's all taken care of. So I got 5 sets of drone propellers just in case, and they came within about a week, 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. No problems, cheap as. But I tried to order food, clothes from ASOS. Coming direct from ASOS, it got to customs in Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi, and they rang me up telling me I needed to pay 40%, and not on the price I was paying ASOS, which was slightly discounted. They wanted 40% of the top price before discount. So let's say I had I think it was 240 I was paying for the stuff, because the full price, retail price, was 300 and something. They wanted 40% of that. I told them to stuff it. I said, you can send it back then. So I just lost 20 quid for the delivery. But I wasn't paying 40%, 300 and odd. Sod that. It's the Yorkshire in me. I just don't see the point of that. It's tax is paid in the UK. Why have to pay it again? So getting something delivered here, if you're an expat and you're wanting something delivered from ASOS or somebody like that, or Amazon, get it delivered to your family first, and they send it on, because they do open it in Vietnam. They open all your posts. My mum sent an amazing money box. She had to tell me it's not for me because I'm an Only Fools and Horses fan. It was the trotter van, 3-wheel yellow van, but it was all smashed to pieces when it got here. She obviously didn't pack it right, but they opened it in Ho Chi Minh. Now whether it was our mum who didn't pack it right or it was Ho Chi Minh that opened it and then just didn't put it back together right, because by the time we got home it was smashed, gutted. It was actually for Will. I don't have any money. Can you see the fields, guys? I would put this on wide view, but it didn't seem to make any difference. Oh, look at these fields out here. Lovely. So I thought I'd come back out here just to show you what it looks like now. I'll go slightly different routes here and there, just so you get to see. Beautiful day again, look at that. Wow. Love riding my bike around here. It's so quiet as well because there's no bugger around. Everyone's asleep. Just the delivery guy here and there. Yeah, so this is going to be more like a rice field cycle ride. So this would be route number 2. A new bridge there. You'd be disappointed to hear all the cucumbers are dead, and I think the green beans are as well. Not sure what happened there. I don't know if it was too much rain or not enough rain. Nat has really been trying to grow watermelons. And watermelons, last year she tried, and it rained non-stop for about a week, 2 weeks, and ruined them. They really need the sun, so she gave up on that last year. I'm not sure how she's doing this year. I forgot to ask. Right, here we go. It's going to be a squeaky ride and a bumpy one, but it's going right through the rice fields. Which way should we go? Oh, let's have a go this way first. Maybe a bit windier, but I've got the cover on, so it shouldn't be too bad on the microphone. Disappointing thing I found, if you saw the video where they were actually planting it in themselves, like, you know, bending down and feeding in the 3-week-old or 1-week-old seedlings, they were planting that in really nice uniform order. Unfortunately, they've harvested already. Now they were about a week or 2 behind, ahead of us here, so that's why I'm thinking it won't be long before they're harvesting here. Bloody bike. Trying to get close to the rice field so you can see it. But it's the rockiest part of the path. I'm dripping cobs here. Sweating cobs. Dripping cobs? Sweating cobs. Wow. Lots of rice fields. Woo. Pretty canal there. Ah. Sticker tape all over my pedal. I'm not litter picking now. Somebody asked actually, if I went round litter picking, what would the locals think? Think, oh, check him out on his high horse. I don't know, what do you think? Or would it sort of trigger something in themselves to pick their rubbish up with them when they're basically ooh, some harvesting going over here. It might be too late for the fields I wanted to go to. Yeah, harvesting here. Now I don't want to ruin the surprise, so I won't show you that. But there are fields here that are still growing, but others that are harvested. So definitely the right time for the optimum time for the fully grown rice. As you can see on the right hand side, it's all harvested. That's a shame. I've got to sweet talk the brothers who live next door into letting me climb on the machine, the harvester, just do one round, just so I can film them on it, film myself on it, and film them as they harvest, because they have two guys at the back on the side, and as the rice comes in they put sacks underneath and they fill them up and tie them off there and there as they're going round. It's quite a process. They have it down to a T, you know, it's really good. So I really like to get on there and close up. So I need to sweet talk the brothers into letting me on. There's not a lot of room, especially for a big bugger like me. There's a big pagoda in front of us. So guys, I'm not going to do the 80s movies today. I forgot to get a few written down. But the first video, the movies are going along across the screen now, or up the screen, across the screen, whatever. And that was for the video shown in the description. But then for route 1, number 1, where I went last week, the movies for that one will be going up on your screen now. So I think there was 13 movies in the first cycle ride and 16 for the second. I've been complimented on how I fit them into my monologue. Genius. Some of them are quite cheeky and thrown in the middle of something, you know. So it's difficult to keep an eye. You've got to really listen. And Joanne's right. I didn't want to bloody mess about trying to find out the 80s. I wanted to really enjoy it. I understand that. But you know what you could do? You could watch it all the way through on just checking it out, and then you watch it again. It helps my watched hours. I know people haven't got 2 hours 40 to, you know, watch something twice. I do really appreciate you watching, guys, because it helps me develop the channel. I've actually joined TubeBuddy again. I've got it for Travel Agent Hanoi channel, and I've got it for this channel now. If you wanted to join that to help your YouTube channel grow, then the link is in the description. It's a small affiliate link, so if you do click on it, it makes me about, I don't know, 10 cents, 20 cents, I don't know. But it'll help your channel with keywords, thumbnails, titles, and also you get 20 free downloads of music, non-copyright music, free to use, basically. That's on Audio Library. So if you wanted to put music to your videos, you can do that if you're signed in with TubeBuddy. Oh no! I'm too late! Oh man! See the smoke in those fields there, burning off the excess. There's still some fields left. So I'm going to go across the river earlier, go up towards the rice fields that haven't been harvested, but you can see they're partly harvested here. This is why I wanted to get out with the drone and on the bike, get the last shots of the yellow rice fields, because it's just at the end. Bloody bike. I've got some lubricant somewhere. Just splash it all over the place. Yeah, one half gone. Left hand side still there. So this could be the last chance you see the yellow rice fields, guys. So make sure to watch all the way through. Whoa, vast amount there, look. All sorts of colours you can see. I can see with my eyes. Whether the camera's picking them up, I don't know. I'm still yet to learn how to colour grade my videos, so I'm using DaVinci Resolve 16. 17 will just, 16 actually knackers my computer up already. It slows it right down. So if I upload 17 with more features, it's just going to stop. My MacBook Pro is, it's not so strong, not so powerful. Ah, nice. That looks relatively clean, that pond. Yeah. Can you see that? Watch me go right to the edge and slip down. That'll be a YouTube Shorts video. Nice. Oh, golden colours up there. So I'm not going too fast today because I wanted to try and get you to pick out the nice colours. Yeah. I'll stay on the bike because I think you can see that. The pagoda in the distance. Cool Joe again. You got that one, Joanne? Did you get when I was talking about the pagoda and the stripes? Bill Murray. I think it was Dan Aykroyd in that one. Can't remember now. Oh, these buggers here. I wanted to ride round that pagoda, but it's closed. Whoa! Listen to that! Well guys, I hope you can see that. And hear that. Well, that's a thumbnail, isn't it? Just that area there, all the trees. Wow, look at this. Golden rice fields. And yet, on the left-hand side, we've got green ones. But sometimes when you look the other way, like I said earlier, it looks yellow. So, but these are proper golden rice fields. Wow. There's a harvester in the distance. Yeah, it's all green that side. Golden on that side. Jackpot! And this is the fields. These are the fields that I wanted to come with my drone, but I ran out of battery. I'm hoping that they're still here tomorrow morning because I'll come back. I'm going to do I do sunrise and sunset, so I'll try and do a sunset at some point. Might be an idea to come here later. Is that all rubbish? Bloody hell, it's a tip. We used to have a tip years ago. Dundas, I think it's called Dundas Tip, near Newmask, where my village is, yeah. It used to be like that. Nowadays all recycled bins and controlled, and oh, it's beautiful going through here. Purple flowers there. Ah, damn it. Harvested. Green on the left, harvested on the right. So maybe another week for that one on the left. Wonder why that was planted a week later. A lot of people are commenting that I'm a lucky guy. Do you know what, guys? I never really thought about it, but when I've been riding the bicycle around recently with the, you know, show you guys, I now realise, yes, bloody hell, lucky guy. But we've had a bit of a scare on an ultrasound scan. I won't go into detail, but we're a bit worried. Ah, there we go. This is where the rice is getting dried out already, look. Now this will be everywhere soon. You won't be able to ride anywhere without seeing it all on the paths, roads, streets, alleyways, front yard, backyard, rooftops. It's everywhere. Wherever they've got space that's in the sun, it will be out to dry. And it doesn't matter if you ride over it because it's all in the husks, protected. Actually mixes it up a bit to dry out some that were underneath. So harvested again on this side. Son of a bitch. This was a good area, this bit as well. But I'm gonna persevere just for you guys so that we can see more yellow rice fields. It's still a nice countryside ride, whatever the colour or status of the rice fields. I did try the head mount for the camera, but to be honest, such a faff on, I'd have been having to take it on and off because the cable, they give you cable so short, the cable wouldn't reach the battery pack that's plugged in to keep the battery going for longer than 40 minutes. So I didn't bother. Stuck it back on the chest. All these flowers here, the purple ones, gorgeous. Not sure what they are. If you know what they are, guys, comment below. There we go. More rice out to dry. As I say, this is usual after harvesting. Just get it out in the sun. It's usually everywhere. Yeah, use this pagoda again if you never saw it last time. Stunning gardens. Oh yeah. And the lily pads there in the pond. Ducks. Beautiful. Xin chào. Oh, we've got the rice out there, look. Wow, nồng quá.
Phải tháo không?
Không đi.
Đi tháo hộ đi.
Không đi đây.
Hả?
Xem rồi, xem.
Xem gì à?
Xem vâng.
Đi.
Không đi nữa. Ôi trời ơi. Wow. Nồng quá.
Cứ để đây đã. Con như vậy.
Ciao. Not quite sure what she said, but I could get the gist of it. Don't go through there because we're drying rice. Isn't that lovely? Those flowers there. Those red flowers, gorgeous. Yeah. It's not just cycling, it's getting to see a little bit as well. You can see these guys. All the rice in the yard, making use of all that space. Jesus, boiling hot, guys. 5th platoon, I think it's you. Oh, Music Man, I can't remember now. Yes, I'm bitching about it all the time. Oh, was it Dan? That was Dan, I think. Yeah. But I'm a northerner from England, and it's pretty vast in the difference between here and Middlesbrough. There we go. We're getting a little bit of an insight into what to expect when it is harvested. So you see all this. Non qua. Can you see that guy? Yeah. Xin chào nông. The lady there shaking her head with her face on. Oh, too hot, man. Yeah. There you go. Rice everywhere. Bags of it on the side waiting to go out. See, that will be a ride and a half to see when most of it's harvested. I'll go around all the little villages, our village, and go around all the little alleys, and you'll see just how much rice there is. It's incredible. Still a lot to go, even though, you know, it's not just the harvest. There's also the lady that comes round to weigh it, and those guys have got it down to a T. How they get it up onto the scales, how they tie up the bags using needle. It's all clever stuff. All dressed from head to toe, these guys. See, when you got your hood up and long sleeves on, it's not actually that bad. You've got a little bit of a breeze. It's not like I'm baking hot as such. When you stop, that's when it hits you. So when Vietnam opens again, guys, I hope you're gonna start using our services at Travel Agent Hanoi. I know this is Vietnam Village life. I don't want to mention it too much, but that is our main business. And if you could support us, that would be amazing. It doesn't have to be a 2-3 week trip, guys. It can be a day trip, it can be a half-day trip, it could be a few days. Now, I had a message the other day from people from Singapore, and those guys normally, Singapore and Malaysia normally go for 5 days. Normally come, oi, oi, oi. Normally come for about 5 days. And 5 days you can see a lot in the north or the south or central regions. I do have a look. Let's have another look at that church. Some of you may not have seen this church before. If I can get in there without. Oh yeah. I'll ride around so that you can see everything. But as Joanne says, these are the 14 stations. Some arms are broken off. I love all this stuff. I'm not that religious, but years ago I used to be in the Boys Brigade, and it was tied into religion as well. So next door was a church to our hut. Started that when I was about 7. Left when I was about 15, I think. So a good few years playing good sport. Look at this building here. I never got a chance to go inside here. Look at these trees. Beautiful. I don't think I can get in. No. That building there looks very colonial, doesn't it? Beautiful. Beautiful building, that. I've got a thing about buildings, and normally they're yellow and green, so I'm wondering which sort of era this is. You can see. Yeah, it's not open. I don't know if it's locked, is it? Yeah. That's locked. Got a padlock on it. But this is the church here. I would get the drone up on there. I tried to keep the drone out of view of many people. It only takes one person to mention it to the CANSAT, the police, and then they come and ask me not to use it. It's a shame, they've got rubbish in there. So here are the other parts of the stations, 14 stations. It's quiet. There. Right, let's stand up. Quite impressive. Ooh, can I sneak through there? Oh, no, I won't. Right, onwards and upwards. How long are we on now? Good hell, that's 45 minutes. Best hustle to get those yellow rice fields before they're bloody harvested. Bloody hell. Nice rice fields there. Expecting thunderstorms today. Let's go down here. Leading up to the pagoda. Should all know that by now. Wow, a lot of flags. So they're leading up to the pagoda that side, behind us. This is a new village I haven't been through. Oh, pagoda flags everywhere. That was at the junction, so to notify you to turn right. This will take us back up to the river. Again, guys, this church here is one that's just on the bend of the river where I go kayaking. I thought I'd take you a quick look. This was on one of this is on the Riverside video, Riverside cycling video. Got the monuments there. It's not got the 14 stations. It's a nice church all the same. 1999. I actually did a walkthrough on the other video, so have a look at that riverside video, you'll see that. Just a brief visit while we're going to find some more yellow rice fields. Ooh, look at them fields out there. Rice. Lovely. Do you know what? I think we'll go this way. Look at that, guys. Perfect. Another thumbnail. One strip has been harvested and left all the others. Can't wait for it. I'm going to stop at certain points, guys, so you can get to see it. Really cool. And I'll have a drink of water. Bricks holding the roof on. Alright guys, no need to move. Whoa, now that looks pretty cool with the dark sky in the background. Listen to me, I sound like Steven Spielberg. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys, but I wanted to show you quite a lot of the rice fields in this video, because it's going to be a few months before that's going to happen again. Now, from memory, we were getting our house built in... Oh, you bugger. We were getting our house built. Now then, we couldn't get it built in August because that was July in the lunar calendar, and death month, I think. So I think we were building in September, but then we had to wait 2 weeks for the builder to harvest his rice. So we had to wait 2 weeks to start the building. So around September looks like it'll be the next harvesting here. It's different in other areas, but actually Sapa is around September for harvesting as well, so it's best to go in September for the yellow rice fields. I went in August, or was it July? I can't remember now. August, I think. And it's wet, but it's nice and green. So it's a toss-up what you want to do. Now then, did you guys see this one? This pagoda? I'll take a ride through here. Yeah. Can't really see it. Can I go around that way? I don't want to get off the bike and move the camera. This is very much like the one in Da Nang. There's a big Buddha. You've got a golden dragon bridge. And they've got the white lady. Those are the videos on my travel agent Hanoi channel. You see that? Another thumbnail. Yeah, very Da Nang-esque. I think we need to do some weeding. Very nice that. Come across some really nice pagodas and churches on my route. There is one I'm saving for another route, which is one that looks like the, what the hell was it called? Bloody hell. In Baiding Pagoda there is loads of temples, obviously, but there's this one, stupa, that's it, it's called a stupa, and it's a nice tall building that you can go up and take panoramic views all around. Do check out that video on the Travel Agent Hanoi channel, but honestly it's a great view all around there. But the one here nearby is not, I don't think it's as big, but it's as beautiful, and I think you can go up there as well, so I'll see if I can get to that pagoda one day. Am I going the right bloody way? Doesn't really matter. Well, I've got 75 minutes on my clock, so the video isn't that long because I've cut out some bits. I want to make sure you get more of the rice fields. Moody colours out there. It's quite good, doesn't it? Hopefully that picks up on camera. So I'd like to get my drone out more often, but you can see the wind. It doesn't matter what kind of gimbal you've got on it. It's blowing the drone all over the place. It's a bit choppy when you're flying. Okay guys, I'll leave it there now. It's long enough, I think. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I'm seeing 60% who are watching but not subscribed, so please do sign in to YouTube. Click subscribe, click the bell, and you'll be notified of new videos. We've got more food videos coming up next week. We've got pork ribs, we've got spring rolls, we've got beef and betel leaves, and we've also got something I'm going to start doing. I'm going to try and cook Vietnamese dishes, and it's all raw. It's not going to be planned and practiced. I'm no cook, so it should be quite funny watching me try to cook Vietnamese dishes. We've got a lot of dishes, a lot of recipes to use. So hopefully, if I can cook them, and you're no cook either, then you can cook these along with us. So that should be good fun to follow along with. It could be a long video if you get it right, but I'm just going to let the camera roll. Any mistakes happen, however it turns out, is what's on the video. So do stay around for that, that'll be quite funny. So it's more of a can't cook, won't cook kind of video. Or worst cooks in Vietnam, me. So yeah, keep an eye out for those videos. So thanks guys for following us and subscribing and supporting us. Let's get the subscribers up to 200. Try and get to 500 during the summer. Okay guys, see you later. Video. All right mate.